Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Take Me Down to Studio City, your source for all things Studio City, which is Sean Kanan's creation, which is available on Amazon Prime, Tubi TV, Roku channel, and a couple others. Um, we are here with episode number 7. We're going to be talking about season 1, episode 7, and that is based upon the original release on Amazon Prime. So if you're watching on Roku, it'll be a little off, but Amazon Prime, it is going to be the original release. So episode 7 is a short episode.
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15-minute episode, and I have to say it was probably the funniest episode we've watched yet.
It was so hysterical. It really was. It's called Walk Away.
Yep. And by the way,
And
this is Angela, and I'm Vinny. I forgot to introduce
yes,
myself.
it's us. I mean,
Yes,
hopefully they, know at this point. Although, hey, we're happy to have you if you're new.
that's right.
Please stay. We're much normaler than we appear. Um, so yeah, there was a lot in this episode. And one of the first things that was very funny to me was because they opened up filming a scene as they usually do.
Yeah.
And Sam comes in and confronts Stryker, who's kissing his girl.
Yep.
And he's, supposed to, be threatening him. He has him stand up, and the guy's towering over him. And Sean Kanan, well, somebody get me an apple box because they stand on them
Yeah.
to change, and that was funny.
I mean, although in reality, I would have been more intimidated by Sean anyways, considering he had the sunglasses on, he had
Yeah.
the jacket on. The other guy, is skinnier and not as built. So,
Yes.
I like the nod to the behind the scenes workings,
Yes.
but
Yes.
ultimately, I would have been more intimidated by Sean's character than the other.
Right. Well, we also know Sean has the martial arts training too,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
he could probably kick that little boy's ass. But
right.
it was very funny, and Sam's actually really mad at him
Yes.
because he screwed his fiance.
Yep.
And he's like, "I did you a favor." What? Okay, I mean,
Oh, it was
he
great.
did kind of, but
Yeah.
still, you know,
The interplay was great because I couldn't tell if Sam was going into business for himself or if he was just going by the script or just,
yeah,
whatever. And it's a work turned into a shoot. And, you
yeah,
know, he ended up he's maybe the words were on the paper, but he just said them with extra
yeah,
vitriol because of the personal
right,
animosity.
yep. And I liked how the show did the whole thing with the sunglasses because
Yeah.
that's how Stryker came in. He was looking for his sunglasses
Yeah, it
and
was
said,
role reversal.
"Yeah, it was interesting. I liked that." And we got kind of introduced to a new character, Gloria's assistant,
Yep.
who she is terrible to.
Yes.
And we'll learn more about him later. That's Scott Torkelson, who was on Bold and the Beautiful.
Okay.
He was the original Rick, and he's amazing. He's so great.
Mhm.
Um, and then, so other heavy stuff.
Hmm.
Lori came
Yep.
to confront her brother, Sarah Joy Brown,
Yes.
because she's been calling him, calling him, calling him, and he's not answering.
Yep.
And she's freaking out because Doc doesn't want to continue his cancer treatments.
Yes. And Sean doesn't look like he wants to be bothered because he's got so much other stuff going on.
Right, exactly. He's kind of really, wrapped up in his own stuff.
Yeah,
And she just unleashes on him
she does. Yes.
about Doc, about, Delia, about, the conversation with their mother.
Hmm.
And Sam's pissed. He does not like getting confronted on any of it. And,
Right.
don't ever come to my work. And she's just like, F you.
Yeah.
Seriously, and
But
storms out.
but Sam also said something to the fact of, it's his choice that he doesn't
Right,
want to, Doc doesn't want to do the treatments. So it's
right,
and I get that because in a dynamic you want, as a child you want your parents to be there with you at all
right.
times.
Yeah, I don't blame him for his position,
Right.
but he could have been a little nicer to his sister about it
A little bit
and a
more
little
empathetic
less
about it.
a little less, I don't have time to deal with this because there's shit going on in my life.
Right,
You know what I mean? There were better ways to get that point across because it really just made it seem like he didn't care because he was more involved in his shit
right, yeah.
as opposed to truly respecting Doc's opinion,
Hmm.
So, yeah. But I liked the sibling dynamic that they showed,
I did too, yeah.
although I'll forever be mad at Sean for making her his sister. They have such great romantic chemistry too, but moving on, it's okay.
Well, yeah, because they were AJ and Carly in
Yes, they were.
at
Yes,
the
they
same
were.
time. It was
Yep,
unlike,
and they twice because he was AJ when she conceived Michael,
okay, yep.
and their love scene was insanely great.
Hmm.
And then Billy Warlock took over, and he's a great actor. He just never AJ to me. And then when Sean came back, him and Laura Wright had
Oh, yeah,
amazing
yeah, yeah.
chemistry again.
Because when Jason went over to Days and was with Tamara Braun, they had never been Jason and Carly together.
Right,
So they had good chemistry as Harris and Ava, but
right.
they'd never been together as Jason and Carly.
Well, I mean, they weren't together, but they did have some romantic stuff, and they were very, very. They had a kiss when they thought they were going to die in the hotel fire,
Right.
and declaring their love, yada yada yada. So there was some stuff, but they were never paired like that.
Right.
No, as her Carly.
Yeah.
But they were great. They had great chemistry too.
Hmm.
Um, I always thought, I mean, I loved Sean Kanan's AJ. He was one of my favorite
Oh,
characters on
absolutely.
GH. And I really always wanted the triangle with the brothers. I mean, I love Jason and Carly, but I was also like, AJ and Carly could be the next Alan and Monica with the way they fight.
Oh, yeah.
They had a great dynamic, but
And
alas.
AJ came back at the first time that Steve Burton left.
Hmm.
They needed that void. They needed that big man void, the
Hmm.
quarterback son void
Yeah.
filled, which is why AJ came back or Sean came back as AJ. And I enjoyed the bickering and the back and forth between
Yeah.
LQ and Tracy's
Yep.
um I forgot what her middle name was. T something or other. It was because they did the Picoletti and Piccolila on the
Yeah.
um because it was
Yeah.
Q and T. I
Yeah.
can't
I can't remember what it is either. I'll have to look at it. But yeah, he's great. I love
remember.
Sean. And I would love him back as AJ, but it's not going to happen.
No, I mean they killed the character on set, which of course
Well,
doesn't mean anything. But
yeah.
then Sonny and Ava hooked up on his grave, so I think that
Yeah.
nail in the coffin.
That was, yeah. All right.
Moving
So
on.
now the funny.
Yes.
Nick doing
Oh God, the meditation
it's meditation, but it's gender role
under roller
reversal
coaster.
exercises to try to make him more empathetic to the women around him and the people around him. And he's walking around set with his earbuds in, so nobody knows what he's listening, talking about his vagina and the hair on his vagina.
Oh, and just to see Carolyn Hennessy come in and
Are you
confront him.
high? Are you
Yeah.
high? And
Uh,
she's just like, you're creeping everybody out.
yeah. You must be high.
Yeah.
A couple hours to unhide, get
Yeah.
sober.
It was so funny. And then he's completely unfazed. And
Yeah.
as soon as she walks away, he puts the earbuds back in and starts, she's like, and she says,
Stop talking about pussy.
yells it to him. It was so funny. And he's like, my vagina feels no angst.
Yes. Oh God. It's funny because I love that take. I mean, on modern society nowadays, you see a lot of that. And I just absolutely loved it.
It was hysterical. And then we had Christine and Gloria, and she's
Yep.
standing up for herself. She the
Yep.
men are getting all of these things. And she's like, well, it's Sam's show,
Yeah.
which is funny because Sam had also told Nick that it's my
Yep.
show.
Exactly. Yep.
And that was funny because it is a soap, so it's supposed to be an ensemble, but reality is reality. There
Yeah.
are stars everywhere. So,
Exactly.
and that's Sam's. And Gloria totally berates her, but also admires her balls. So
Yeah. Yeah. She's
which
like,
was good.
she calls out the people that are working behind the scenes, and she says, "Yep, they work
Yeah.
hard. They work harder in a day than you have in your whole life." So don't
And
think that you've worked hard. But
and
I
she
admire
says they
your
work
honesty.
harder than me too.
Yeah.
She
Oh, yeah.
gave them really good credit, which I like because, so often in entertainment, the behind the scenes are
Yeah.
ignored because we don't see them, and everybody else we see.
Yeah. And I did like that. And this episode did focus a lot on the behind the scenes of the soap,
Mhm.
and during COVID time too, because when Gloria goes up to the assistant, the AD1, and
Hmm.
she's like, "Yo, how long have you been here? 4 years. Okay."
Yeah, and it was funny because this was like kind of the beginnings of COVID
Because I saw
before
some
people
people were
knew.
masked, some people didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, before people really knew what a big deal it was. It was
Right.
before the shutdown and all of that. So it's interesting to get that first perspective.
Yes.
And she's like, yeah, get masks for everybody, have them wear them, but don't let it interfere with any filming,
Right. Yeah.
So because that was still the most important thing.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And, this is going to not turn out to be that big of a deal,
Yeah.
you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Hindsight being
Right.
2020 on that one.
Right. Yeah. So it was a good episode. They're all good episodes.
Oh,
There hasn't been a bad one yet.
yeah. Yep.
But I loved Gloria and, different hats
Yes.
today.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You
No,
know.
it's great because it focused on her just coming into
Hmm.
the studio from the very beginning and everything that she has to deal with the short little interplay
Hmm.
between Sam and his sister.
Yep.
Just other than that, it was all based on Gloria and what she has to what any EP. I'm
And
wondering if that's what Frank Valentini goes through on a daily basis.
I would imagine that it is. I would imagine that that's, really showing what they do,
And then
honestly.
add in the social media drama.
Yes.
That's a whole new wrinkle. I can't wait for that episode.
I know, right? Jeez. It's just,
I mean, we're gonna have to tell Sean that if they're picked up for a season three, one of those episodes has to be Gloria firing Sam, and then the Twitter outbursts online.
yeah.
Fire Gloria, fire Gloria.
Right. Yeah. Or somebody, anybody. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be actually really, really great. Yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Or even if
Yeah.
they fire, even if they get rid of
Yeah.
Nick instead of Sam, and then
Yeah.
everything blows back on Sam because he's the lead character, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. Or, something with, there is somebody's on a big giant tirade blaming them for something that's in the script. And she's like, why do they think I know the script?
right.
So, why do they think that? Yeah. So that would be, yeah, a little
Oh, that would be so
poke
great.
a little fun. Yeah.
We're gonna have to get it
Yeah.
back into production.
Yes, absolutely. We need more of this.
Yeah,
And we're not even on season 2 yet. And I'm
exactly.
already sad that it's going to come to an end at some point.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to keep on going. And everybody out there who is watching or listening, go ahead and you can join the conversation and help to bring back Studio City by using the hashtag Studio City Season 3. Let's get that trending. Let's get the studios to pick it up and we'll get it back. Because it's Sean Kanan's baby and it's a great show.
It is. It's phenomenal.
Yes, it really is.
It's what I want my future soaps to be.
Yeah, exactly. Soapy, full of drama,
Great,
and
amazing talent,
yep.
great production value, and they do it on a shoestring, which is phenomenal,
Oh
even more.
yeah.
So,
I like
yeah.
about it is that they obviously the show is based around a show. So you're
Mhm.
able to see they don't have to build sets because the sets are built for the show within a show. So you can
Right.
utilize what you have. So it's okay to
Mhm.
see the production, the lighting and the production grids and everything because that's the point of the show.
Right. Yep.
Well, I mean, this was a great episode, probably the funniest one that I've seen. And I guarantee you, we're probably going to have more. We're going to have more heavy stuff coming down the pipe,
Yes.
especially with Doc and his cancer fight and
Hmm.
that whole thing. And it's great because it does it
Yeah,
no world problem.
absolutely.
Yeah.
As they say in Wayne's World, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll hurl.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Um, all right,
Today
folks.
was a laughing day.
Yes, it was. It was absolutely a laughing day. So for those of you that are watching for the first time, thank you for tuning in. This is the entire archive of these shows are available on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/suds/at suds dash media. You can follow us on Twix at Vinnie Suds or at suds dash media. And Angela, where could they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Brooklyn74. They can also find me on pettyprattle.com.
Okay, and go ahead, sign up for if you're watching this early and ad free, it's because you're watching on Patreon, patreon.com/subs and squared circle. If you want to just donate to the show without actually signing up for anything, go to buy me a coffee. So buymeacoffee.com/suds media, and you can help to bring the show together and help us promote other stuff. We're also going to be doing a 24-hour telethon on Saturday, November 16th to Sunday, November 17th, starting at 12 noon. We're working on getting celebrity interviews. We're going to have a bunch of podcasters joining us. We'll be talking all about soaps and wrestling and supporting a great cause, the organization named Samantha's Friends. So come out and definitely join us for that. That will be on this YouTube channel that you're watching, as well as a couple other YouTube channels, the Twix feed, as well as Facebook. But either way, we are out of time. For Angela, I'm Vinny. We will see you next week as you take us down to Studio City. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye bye.